Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. Got a nice thing of orange juice here. Beautiful. This is going to be a disturbing video for some people. For the last 5 months, been going in and out of huge delusions. Just recently, a couple of days ago, I came out of a huge delusion. I was up for 4 days and 4 nights and up into my 5th day. The most I've done is 3 days and 3 nights without sleep. I fully, heavily into this delusion, and when it finished, a couple of people in the delusion said, "Your delusion is finished now." That was all delusions. A lot of that's going to happen in the future, but it didn't happen just then. I was happy. I had a good time. Had some things sorted out. Witches were trying to come in and organise things for me to be killed. I got that solved that. In the midst of my delusion, I found that Qanon and all these secret posts through Q and my friend Praying Medic is transcribing and deciphering these, and it's supposed to be special code words sent from the Trump organization. And in the midst of delusion, I found out QAnon was a lie and a misdirection, and my friend Praying Medic has been misdirected for 2 years. There's a lot of truth in it. A lot of it's coming true, but this idea of locking Hillary and Obama and major people away, I think it's a bit of a scam. I got shown a video yesterday from an expert who studies Illuminati signs. One of them's this, one of them's this, one of them's this, one of them's this, and one of them is putting your hand under your suit jacket like that. That's a third sign, and there's a fourth sign in this video. I'm going to attach a video. I've seen Trump doing this, in his presidency. I thought that was just A-OK, because he said it's okay. Everything's A-OK. So when he said his speech, it's in, but there's no forgiveness for this one. If you do that, that's full Illuminati. If you've ever done that on camera, that's no mistaking. I serve the Illuminati. And this one here, this one in here, that's a full-on Masonic sign. You don't ever do that by coincidence. No one ever does that by coincidence. And there's 3 or 4 that Trump has done. So here's my conclusion. Hillary was Illuminati's first choice. I believe Hillary was going to be the Antichrist and was going to kill millions of Christians. But they had Trump in the backwater, and Trump came up and won by a miraculous thing. There's a lot of prophecies about Trump. Kim Clement prophesied about Trump. I've seen Trump. I've seen, heaven getting excited about the second debate. God was certainly in Trump being elected. But I think it's going to be Trump, Trump Jr., Ivanka. I think there's going to be 2 more presidents after Trump, which are highly Republican. They're going to stall for 16 years and another 22 years. They're going to do things in the backwater. But the Illuminati and their agenda, what they were going forward, never got stopped with Trump. They're still going progressively evil, 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 evil. And so after 22 years, after the next president and the next president, I think they're both going to be Republicans, no matter what it is. They think that they got the whole of the world fooled. And then the president after that, I believe, will be the Antichrist. And that'll be the last days. If you're not out of America within 22 years, if you're not in a complete safe zone that the prophets are calling sanctuaries and people are moving to sanctuaries, if you're not in a sanctuary or you're not out of America in 22 years, your life is over. And people are going to object to this. People are going to say you're crazy. People are going to say you're deluded. Well, I wrote that and told my friend, a major prophet in America, and he came to the same conclusion 2 days ago. So he said it's uncanny timing. He's starting to think Donald Trump was the Antichrist. He said he's not the Antichrist. but he's the start of a big con, and it's going to go for another 2 presidents before the Antichrist is here. So I'm just telling you clear and straight, I'm not afraid of Satan. I'm not afraid of what he can bring at me. He's just had his 3rd attempt on killing me. I got through that. So I'm not afraid. Now, I'm very aware, Mary Gibson and friends of mine, Dundee and other close friends of mine, I'm very aware you're going to maybe object to this, say that's not true. I don't give a flying shit what anyone thinks. The fact is, Donald Trump is a con artist, and he's playing a very good game. It's a very good con, but the con is up. It's over. I've been watching this guy for years and years, at least a year, showing all these Illuminati signs. You want to go onto this guy's channel and have a look at what these Illuminati signs are. You can do your research on it, then have another look at the Trump, video that that I've attached under here, and you'll see that there's no mistake of what Donald has thrown up with his hands and shown the whole world. And this guy went off the air for 5 months, and he just disappeared. And now he's back, and now the first video back is exposing Trump. So get ready. You can play the con game, but the next 2 presidents after Donald's is a con. I believe Donald Jr., Ivanka's coming next, and one of them said, I don't believe Pence is in. I don't believe Kat Kerr is right about Pence. I don't believe Jeremiah Johnson's right about Pence. I don't think Pence has got anything in him that's presidential. So we'll see. I don't really give a shit. I'm on the winning side. I'm going to be on the winning side when Jesus is rolling out his kingdom. Over the next 20 years, Australia is going to become the great Southland of the Holy Spirit. There's going to be revival, and things are going to take off in Australia. But there's no wicked person coming to Australia. The Jeremiah Johnsons and the Stephen Powers and the wicked Christians over in America, they're going to have no entrance to Australia in future days. So we're going to have a revival. Seeing as you think I'm crazy already, I'll just drop this. The New Jerusalem and the place that Jesus is going to rule on and rule the world isn't Jerusalem. It's not Jerusalem. There's no temple being built in Jerusalem. If there is a temple, it's not the real temple. The temple that's going to rule the world is in a place called Tamworth in Australia. It's already been built. It's been built for 20 years. Australia's going to rule the world, and everything's all focused on Australia. Now, I'll give you the heads up when someone I know is living in Sydney, Australia. A lot of Illuminati brass, a lot of generals of Illuminati are starting to move to New Zealand and Australia, and Sydney, Australia is being set up to become the ruling city in the world. And when this person I know arrives in Sydney and she gets in touch with me in a year or two's time, when she's in touch and we're together and you see us on the camera together, and this is the woman I'm talking about, when her and me are on the same camera coming out of the same broadcast, it's not going to be long, but from that point on, when New York City is going to get a nuclear bomb. And you'll see in those days, hey, this guy was calling it years before. And I'll tell you, nothing Trump does, nothing his family does, nothing anyone does now as an American president has got my respect. I speak and act and totally in opposition to the United States of America. So it's a wicked country, and they've played the con too long. So there you go. That's my video. I hope that doesn't offend you too much.